This is Author Talk, brought to you by AuthurHouse, the leading provider of services to help authors publish, promote, and sell their books. Author Talk is produced by TogiNet Radio, on the web at toginet.com.
The title of the book, Lose Weight, Feel Great, How I Lost Over 60 Pounds with the Help of a Personal Trainer. And the author is Kevin Given, and Kevin now joins us on Author Talk. Hello, Kevin.
Hello, how are you today?
First of all, congratulations, because you not only talk the talk, you walk your talk.
That is correct.
You've done it.
I have.
You've lost over 60 pounds. You've done it, so why write a book?
Well, I just feel that the majority of Americans have a weight problem, and I want to help them to see that they can lose that weight, and it becomes easy to do once they get started.
Well, easy never sounds, when you talk about weight loss and the word easy, it never really seems to compute with most people.
That's true. The hardest part is just getting started, actually.
Yeah, that is, isn't it? Just to change habits.
Yeah, it's the motivation factor that they need.
So how, if you will forgive me for the pun, how big is the overweight problem?
Well, my peak weight was 265 pounds. I stand 5'10", so I was a big boy.
Big boy. And now what do you weigh? What's your active weight now?
My weight now is about 190 pounds.
Wow. That is, I'm sure it's just incredible, not only to look in the mirror, but the way you feel, right?
Oh, yeah. I have energy like I've never had in my life. I started at 44, too, and it just has this incredible energy when you eat right and you get the right things into your system that you need to do.
So how do you get that motivation? Now, you became a personal trainer.
Yeah. Well, what happened to me was I was working as a DJ, and I went by this gym every day, Lifestyle Family Fitness in Florida, and I just get tired of all the weight being on me, so I went in and talked to a personal trainer there, and they talked me into signing up for some sessions, and I went there 3 times a week, and in 6 months I saw the weight come off. It
really is worth the money, because anytime you say personal trainer, most people go, well, I can't afford that, but maybe you can't afford not to do it.
Exactly. I tried for over 20 years to lose the weight on my own, and I just didn't know how to do it. And I went on weird diets, and I would exercise, but I would lose a little weight and then gain it back, and I didn't understand what was happening. And through the help of a personal trainer, I learned what to do and how to do it.
So food, obviously, is used for all different reasons in today's society. A lot of people use it just to help them get through the day because they're having a struggle with their emotions. Mm-hmm. The word emotion, someone pointed out, has the word motion in it. And if you change your motion, you change your emotion. So it's more or less just getting going, isn't it?
Once you get into the routine of an exercise program, it becomes easier than you would think. And it doesn't take all that long either. People think they got to spend 3 or 4 hours a day in the gym. You can do it in 20 minutes a day, or even less, and still lose the weight.
But it has to be a concentrated amount of time.
Exactly. You got to go at least 3 or 4 times a week.
And not miss.
And don't miss any, correct.
Because once you get started, and if you have a little bit of a lapse in this routine, it's very hard to get back.
Exactly.
So tell us how, as a personal trainer, now if I came to you, Kevin, and said, okay, before we started this interview, I told you I'm 30 pounds overweight. Now, what would you say to me as a personal trainer? How would you get me into this mental focus that I can not only do it, but start doing it?
Well, I'd talk to you about nutrition first and foremost, because the way you eat is the most important thing, even more important than exercise. And try to get you to stay away from all those fad diets out there, like a low-carb diet, because when you deprive your body of something that it needs, then you're only hurting yourself. You're not helping yourself. So I talk about nutrition and the proper way to eat, plenty of fruits, grilled meat, and steamed vegetables. Work the fatty, fried stuff out of your diet. And basically begin to eat right before you even start to exercise.
But I like that deep-fried catfish. What am I going to do?
Try the catfish grilled.
Oh, okay. So stay away from
That's how I eat it.
There you go. Grill it. Yeah, you can.
Exactly.
So there's always good alternatives.
Exactly.
You just have to know it, and most of us don't do the research, so it pays to go to the certified trainer.
Exactly.
Because that's really what you're paying for. You're paying not only for helping you with the right different kinds of exercises, but just the overall of science of losing weight. This man or woman has done their homework. They've studied. In order to become a certified trainer, you have to go through all that.
Exactly. The most important thing about a personal trainer is the motivation factor. When you go to Army basic training and are handed an Army manual, then if you don't have a drill sergeant or drill instructor there to help you out, you're not going to get very far just having the manual in your hands. You need the drill instructor to say, drop and give me 20, and then you'll get motivated to be trained as a soldier.
So how do you choose a personal trainer?
Well, you can just go to the gym if you'd like and, talk to the gym about it. That's what I did. You can look in on the web. My site is up on the web, and I talk about being a personal trainer and what a personal trainer can do for you right on my website.
And what's that website?
http://trainerkevingiven.tripod.com/
So it's trainer Kevin Given. What's after that?
Tripod.com. That should bring you right there.
So the motivation, obviously that is critical because most of us don't have the individual motivation to make some drastic changes in our life. Some people can do it, but most struggle with that. So I guess that was my question do you need to sit down and really get to know, 2 or 3 personal trainers and kind of pick one that you feel kind of fits with you, or can any one of these trainers do it?
Well, if they're certified, they all have the knowledge to help you do what's right for your body and for your fitness. If they're properly certified through a company like the Private Trainers Association, they should all be able to help you out in ways that you would never even imagine.
So you talk about the simple ABCs of weight loss and fitness. Now, give us, give us a couple of the ABCs, just to give us a little taste of what your book is about.
Basically, a simple step, a simple procedure to get into shape. You have to get motivated, and as we've talked about, and you have to get to the gym and then learn the exercises, and most of them are easy to do.
Even though it seems like it'd be easy to exercise at home, it's sometimes very hard to get yourself to go do it by yourself, even if you have the equipment.
Exactly. I know a lot of people who have gym equipment that sits in their garage and they don't use it. If you go to the gym, you're surrounded by other people who are working out.